Salute, Bread Squad. Welcome to the Mr.Goodbread reaction channel, where we learn how not to be a dummy from some well-paid dummies. We watch, study, and follow these celebrities, stars, and athletes, so we know how the broke people in our community will behave. And today, guys, we got a good old class this morning. So y'all come on in, hit that like button. For those of you that was asking about the merchandise, the Mr. Goodbread merchandise, the link to the merchandise store is in the comment section of this video, and it's also in the description box of all videos. All right, guys? So today we got the red pill template. This is the new relationship. We can leave Sierra and Russell Wilson alone because this relationship, Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict, this relationship proves every single talking point that we talk about. All right, today we're going to find out why mothers, modern women in general, their job is to control and create the narrative, guys. All right, so y'all check out this intro. It's going to be quick, and when we come back, I'll break this thing all the way down the way Mr. Goodbread do. Now, if nobody had a good Christmas, I promise you Tia Mowry had a very good Christmas because she got to paint and control the narrative, guys. Remember, she spent Thanksgiving by herself. She wasn't invited. She didn't have a chance to play and be a part of any family structure. But let's check this out, guys, because this is what she posted before she got a chance to post the picture with her and Cory. So listen to this.
Happy holidays from my family to yours. Co-parenting during the holidays is a journey, one that's filled with a mix of emotions. It's different, and yes, it can feel challenging and even lonely at times, especially when you're adjusting to a new family dynamic. But over time, I found the beauty in it. It's an opportunity for my kids to build meaningful relationships with both parents, and for me, it creates space for self-discovery, healing, and rejuvenation. I'll admit, as a single mom, I sometimes feel the weight because our family doesn't look like others. But you know what? That's okay. Different doesn't mean less than. The most important thing is keeping the traditions alive for my children, because no matter how it looks, we are still family. To anyone navigating co-parenting or a new chapter this holiday season, know that you're not alone. There's joy to be found even in the transitions. Let's keep creating those special moments for our kids no matter what.
Now, I'm starting to believe Tia Mowry is working for some sort of single mother club. Because Tia Mowry, who told you you are a single mother? You are not a single mother, ma'am. In fact, you're making these single mothers who have to do it by themselves with no help, no child support, the real single mothers, you're making them look bad, yo. You look crazy out here, ma'am. All that assistance you getting. Yeah, he ain't all on your back. Y'all don't live together. Y'all separated. Y'all divorced even. Remember, you graduated. You graduated to this. How are you a single mother, man? Fellas, Goodbreads, we going to have to come up with a name right now in this live. By the end of this live, put in the chat what we going to call the real single mothers. The ones that's cashing checks, got assistance, got more positive plus signs coming into their crib than negative signs going out. But yet and still, they on these social media sites and they in the real world screaming deadbeat dads and this and that. Playing the victim, guys. We're going to have to give them a name because it's time to separate. Time to separate because one hide behind the other, and then we got to separate them. And let's bring some shame back. But Tia, you not no single mother, so knock it off. And you know what's crazy? Because under that, she got backlash because I'm not the only one that caught on to that. Some women caught on to the fact that she not no single mother. Look at the backlash that she got, guys. Girl, just say Merry Christmas. Every post doesn't have to explain your separation. We've been single moms for years. Welcome to the team. That's nobody really signs up for, but here we are. I mean, this with nothing but love. Facts. Absolute facts. Aside from the part where you ain't signed up for it, you did sign up for it, man. You hold access to your fish hole. You grant access to your fish hole. Ain't nobody take your fish hole and make you a single mother. You gave your fish hole to a Walmart dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what happened. So you did sign up for it, man. Are you a true single mom if you're successfully co-parenting? Curious is all. That was a good question right there. And see, she's a successful co-parent because she ain't sleep with a Walmart dude. Now she let her feelings make her think that the grass is greener because she haven't grown and he's growing, but she's different from you. And this is why I tell you guys, follow the stars and the celebrities and you'll see how these broke people in the community is acting. Only thing is, they don't have the same amount of money as these people who they follow and worship. I guess everyone has a definition of single moms. Look, single moms can't even get it together. They can't even work together. They gotta cause separation in that. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. Fellas, pay attention. I never understood single mom. What does your dating or romance life or lack thereof have to do with mothering? We need a new terminology. That's a fact too. Man.
I feel like one of the hardest things that I've had to adapt to is dropping my kids off at their dad's house. I've always wanted the family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household.
One of the biggest problems I would have with Tia is that she runs to social media like modern women. Modern women get to run to social media and I don't know what award or what they get, what certificate do they get from putting their business out there to social media. And that's what I mean by creating a narrative and painting a narrative. It's like modern women, they run to social media and try to create that narrative and spin that story on the man. They got to run there and do it first. And men, we don't get the luxury of doing that. You rarely see a man run to social media and put his business all up there. Men normally stay quiet. So what Tia did, guys, was she posted this picture right here, right? And then immediately when she got a chance to clout chase and clout up, she went and posted the picture of her, Cory, and the kids. She wouldn't have never posted this had she had access to post the picture of her, Cory, and the kids. When you go to Cory page, right? You go to Cory page, Cory only posts this picture. Cory did not post this picture on Christmas. Cory ain't got no pictures of her and the family on his page, as you can see. And this is what I mean by modern women love creating that picture. They like creating that narrative. And they so busy people pleasing and caring about what anybody outside of them say. They never put in work on them, the actual person.
Never been that way. Even being in a situation married, I still never, I always protected my kids. And, I protected her as well. Because I feel like that's a man's duty, whether you're together or not, it's always protected.
The man, we don't get the luxury to run into social media. We know the world don't care. The world don't care. You rarely hear a man complaining because who gonna help us? Nobody. Everybody looking for us to help them. Everybody looking for us to make them happy. So, you know what I mean? Men don't have that luxury. And you heard what Cory said. He ain't worrying about what Facebook say, what social media say. Only Tia. And again, guys, she put that picture of her, Cory, and them kids up because she spent Thanksgiving. She didn't spend Thanksgiving with Tamara and the moms and the whole entire family. She didn't spend Thanksgiving with them. She went with the brother, you know what I mean, and isolated herself because she wasn't welcomed. Nobody invited her. So when she got a chance to get her own family unit back in order, she rushed to post that picture to make it look like she got the things together, to make it appear that she got her mind right.
So proud of her. I literally didn't think that it was going to go that far, but I was like, okay, G.
Leave it to they bald-head roach single friends. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. A lot of people see you and they don't want you to do good. They don't want you to do better than them. So they give you advice and they give you tips and they gas you to make poor decisions so you stay on the same level as them so that they can use you. People don't want you to grow because they know if you grow, you're going to grow past them and they're not going to be able to have access to you, to use you. And a lot of our modern women be so busy trying to people please that y'all get used in the process. This is why y'all get used.
Hey, you know, when you go to Vegas, it's like you live once. You've got to let loose. And she did. Go hard or go home.
Don't worry about my bonnet. I'm about to go to bed. That's why I got my bonnet on. Mind your business. But ladies, y'all gonna quit playing with me. When I said, when you get into a relationship, that girls trip and girls night out shit, you gotta dead that. Y'all know exactly why. Y'all be trying to play this little sweet, innocent role like don't nothing happen. Oh, we just hanging out with our girls. Y'all know damn well we be on straight bullshit on them damn girls trips. But y'all try to keep it hush-hush from the men so that they don't know, so they think that don't nothing happen. But I'm telling, because we need to do better. So my statement stands. Those single friends is going girls night out, girls trip, all that shit. Keep your at the house if you are in a relationship. Brunch and mimosas, shopping, mani-pedis, shit like that. That is your time to shine with your single friends. All that other shit, girl, just stay home. Just stay home. It ain't worth it. Y'all go ahead, keep saying I'm capping and I'm a pick me and all that shit. Go ahead. But you know, everything I'm saying is actual factual. So keep playing with me if you want.
I was like, let's go. This is fun. You know, it was fun.
You really shocked me of how much you surrendered to the night. Because I was like, please don't let her be like a little prude. But you were like, yes!
The common denominator, people pleasing. She a little follower. Mind you, her money has her as the leader. Her money, because it's her money they rocking on. So she should be the leader by default. But she the follower. You see what I mean? That's weak-minded female nature right there, guys. People-pleasing. And instead of people-pleasing, and instead of trying to find that old thing back, she should be getting into a relationship with herself. And this is why men tend to turn out better. They get remarried, go on to be happy, while the women stay burnt, bitter, and single by choice. Because they never get into the relationship with themselves. They never get into that relationship. They could always just cry wolf, act like it's just the man, and then find another simp to latch on to. The man got to do some work at some point. If the man want better, he got to do better. The woman can remain the same and just latch on. So instead of her trying to go find that old thing back, she should be working on herself. Because it's funny to me that Cory, he fell back. He ain't out here trying to do it for social media and the internet. And he just growing and growing and growing and growing. That boy growing.
I don't fall into the pressure. Like, you can't pressure me into putting no one down and saying, this is what happened, or they did me like, never that, you know? It's always gonna be unconditional love with me.
It feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands and, you know, no one's there for you. And it's just like, you know, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong. But you know, it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. You know, nobody see that.
Yeah.
Nobody see that.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him.
Ladies, understand, especially my sisters with sense. Feminism swooped in and sold y'all on the idea that y'all can have it all. And that's crazy when God told you you got to make the sacrifice. It's going to come down to the Cain and Abel story. What are you willing to throw into the fire to get the raw and the blessing? Or are you going to throw some cheap shit in and then be jealous of the ones that threw it all in the fire? That's what it comes down to. Don't listen to feminism. You cannot have it all.
Do you remember you had told me that you can't have everything in life.
Not all at once. Somebody's got to stay home with the kids or nurture the ego of the man.
Yes.
Do I sound bitter?
You sound bitter, auntie. And that's coming from the sitcom's thought. She was the auntie on every sitcom, yo. She was the dater, always dating and never got committed, never got commitment. You sound very bitter.
So when I'm going through these challenges, sometimes you want to go back. And if I'm being very honest, the only person that I ever loved in my life was my ex.
Like, girl, your shoe.
Them legs were up in the air.
Oh,
And she was with it.
who is she? Like, Tia 2.0.
The speed dating situation.
I need the tea.
It was a show. It was hell. You
So
know?
what do you want to do? What's your best case scenario?
I think I'm just going to
I
die.
ain't say it. She said it, yo. It's a feeling. Everybody get that feeling. For what you try to put on for the show, you know how you feel. You know the feeling. She feel it. She said it.
2006, December 25th, I was proposed to. I was at my mother's house around Christmas dinner, and the song by Jagged Edge started playing. And Cory got down on one knee in front of my whole entire family and asked to marry me. I was so surprised.
Listen to yourself, Tia. You can't stop thinking of this man, boy. And you know something in your subconscious mind is telling you, it's kicking you because you know it's you. You know it's not him. You need to go fix you, ma'am. You know that. You can't stop thinking about him right now because you want to be free. You go and cut this man off. And I ain't saying he perfect. We know he a work in progress. Now, for my sisters with sense only, I'm going to play the devil's advocate. Let's say he go fix himself. Let's go say it was him. But he go fix himself because now we done pointed out and we done beat him up and we done figured out it's him. He go fix him, you don't fix you, and then y'all get together and the relationship sucks, the relationship fails. Who was it? Let's say you go off and meet somebody new and the relationship displays the same things that you was going through in this one. Whose fault is it? This is why it's important that we all be working on ourselves and stop blaming other people.
I hate when this stuff happens because it makes me feel like I've made a mistake.
A mistake of what?
Of getting divorced.
Pay attention, baby fathers, because this is where the manipulation get real thick at right here, because she knows she made a mistake. She knows she made a mistake, so what she gonna do is now she gonna mark her territory and she gonna use them babies and use the fact that you the child father to be having access to you, that you shouldn't give her access anymore. You shouldn't give her access, and I don't mean not co-parent your child, but you shouldn't give her access. And pictures, like them pictures, giving her access to you so that she can go and post on social media and make it look like everything all good and it ain't good. That's access you give your baby mother. Because you see, the part that's gonna kill her is when you get a new relationship. Because she want to play the I don't want him, but I want him, I don't want him, I don't want him. When you get a new relationship, fathers, that's when it's really up. That's when she'll show her true colors. Because right now she's trying to make it all about her. She out there trying to embarrass you on social media, doing all this extraness, then graduated from y'all relationship, but she wants you back. But she don't want you, but she wants you back. So this is where the manipulation get real crazy. So pay attention, guys, because this man, he got options. And it's funny how as soon as he left her, he started getting more money. Soon as they divorced, he started getting more money. She getting more stress. You see how that work, fellas? This is why I say stop ducking that relationship with yourself. Stop ducking that relationship with yourself.
You single? What's tea?
What you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? The ladies want to know.
Am I what?
Single.
I could just say I'm busy right now. Paid me the most I ever made in a film for 3 weeks.
Really?
Ever. And I worked on films 5 months, $75 million budgets.
Adam, he ain't never looked better. Be so for real. That man is fine. I don't think I ever looked twice at Cory Hardrict. I'm gonna keep it real with you. He always looked like Tia's husband. Not anymore.
Tia, in conclusion, Mr. Goodbread is pro-family, not pro-foolishness. So you on the clock, ma'am, and you ain't got a lot of time. That sand in your hourglass is winding down. you better make this decision now, man. You better come on the grips. You better go do what you got to do to get in that man good gracious. You know what you got to do. You a natural feminine woman. You sitting here acting like somebody now. I don't know who it is you looking up to that's foul and toxic and wrong. But stop looking up to them and go do the right thing. All right? I think this couple could be saved because y'all match. You not better than him. He not better than you. Y'all is absolutely made for each other. All right? Ma'am, you ain't getting any younger. I don't know why you women think y'all getting any younger. That's because y'all teaming up with the devil using his technology thinking that y'all could defy God. But it's going to catch up to you. Father Time is undefeated and that wall undefeated. So you best to stop playing, Tia. You best to let it go. Let it go or bring him back in. But in any event, stop wasting time. You wasting your time. Either let him go or you go off and find you somebody. All right, but doing this flip-flop and straddling the fence, it ain't working, sis. You looking crazy out here. All right, squad, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video in the chat, guys. What y'all think about this relationship?
I don't know, maybe Sierra has a point and I just need to listen.